The TruShield low-profile hard tri-fold tonneau cover is perfect for the 2016 through 2023 Tacoma owner who wants a way to protect their bed and give their truck a super clean look. With lots of protection, really solid construction, a low-profile design, and an easy-to-use latch system, this is a perfect addition to any truck. Now, we love a good tonneau cover around these parts because they just make your pickup that much more usable. By adding a tonneau cover, you can have an additional locking, weather-resistant storage space on your truck so you can store or haul things that need to be kept dry and out of sight without them taking up valuable space in your cab. TruShield's low-profile hard tri-fold latches from the inside so it locks with your tailgate, providing you an additional layer of security as well. The hard panels also make this more difficult to break into, so if you need to keep valuable tools back there, you can rest easy knowing that they're out of sight and out of easy reach. Plus, it's just easy to use. You can pull the integrated cord and fold it back on itself. You can run this securely in the 2/3 open position as well, which is how you see it right here on the table, thanks to the included straps. This is also one of the sleekest hard covers on the market, and it sits almost completely flush with the sides of your bed, so at a glance you may not even notice it. It's a really slick look, and the faux leather style graining up top gives this an even more premium appearance. The panels are all made from high-strength aircraft-grade aluminum and are finished in a black powder coat, meaning that the whole thing is durable and lightweight, and that it will withstand the test of time or whatever you can throw at it. Like the panels themselves, the frame and rails are also constructed from aircraft-grade aluminum, so the whole thing is actually pretty light. It also comes with drain tubes and large weather stripping all the way around to help keep dirt and moisture from getting into your bed space. Plus, you get all the necessary hardware included in the box as well. Pricing depends on the size of your truck's bed. For 5-foot standard box trucks, expect to pay around $850, whereas the option for the 6-foot box will run you about $900. Now that still makes it a pretty affordable option in the market. And for the ease of use, the slick look, and all the protection that this can provide, it is a great choice that does far undercut many of the similar options out there. Installation gets a 1 out of 3 on our difficulty meter, and the job should take you about an hour to complete. Everything is designed to easily bolt onto your truck, so no permanent modifications are necessary, and all the hardware you need is included in the box. With all that said, we're going to walk you through the install process now, so let's head out to the shop and get into it.
Alright, for this install, all you're going to need is the provided Allen key. Today we're going to be installing a tonneau cover on our Tacoma. Let's get started. Alright, the first thing we're going to want to do is make sure and lay out our weather stripping for our bulkhead, and it's going to go lay right just like that, and then we're going to have to trim to cut. But what we're going to do is leave this off for right now for demonstration purposes, because we'll not be doing that today. Alright, depending on your bed setup, you're going to utilize the track system or your frame rails, so we're going to use our track system, so we're going to unscrew this and set this aside for now. Alright, now you can repeat that set for the other 3 mounts. Again, depending on your bed setup, we're going to be using our track system, so we're going to remove this front cap so we can slide the rails in. And the piece that we removed earlier, slide that in. Alright, at this point you can slide the rails into the track system, but another option is just to loosen the clamps all the way up so you can then just wiggle the way in there and slide it all the way down to the bottom. Again, with the other option, you can remove the clamp completely and slide this in. Now you can use your provided Allen key and tighten this down. Once you get these 2 tightened out, you can now repeat for the other 3 spots. Once you get the rails in position, you can now replace your cap. Now we can put on the mount for our tonneau cover. We're going to loosen our Allen screw. We don't have to remove this completely, and now we can just slide it onto the rail. Now we're using the provided Allen key, we can tighten this up. Just keep in mind that we might need to make adjustments so we can put the tonneau cover on. Now we've slid our rails forward a little bit so we can get our drain tubes on. These are just going to snap in. Now that we have our drain tubes in, typically you would drill a spot in your bed for this to get the drain tube down and get water out of the bed, but we're not going to be doing that today for demonstration purposes. Once you have your drain tubes in, you can tighten up, make any adjustments that you need to. After you got that secured, you can now repeat the entire process for the other side. All right, before we install the tonneau cover, I wanted to point out one thing. It's going to be kind of hard to see. These are our alignment holes that we're going to need to be placing onto the pads that we installed already. So we're going to lift this up, set it in place, and then we're going to need to make adjustments to get these lined up. Now this is the adjustment that I was talking about earlier. We're going to need to slide this forward so we can get it lined up right here. Using the provided Allen key, we could just slide that over. Make sure that's aligned. Now we can tighten this up. Once you get that adjusted and tightened up, you can repeat for the other side. Now we can flip up our cover, undo our clips, and now we can install our bolt, remove our pin, and we're going to be inserting it down with the rubber side on the bottom. Once you get that installed, you can now repeat for the other side. Okay, moving back underneath, we can now install our flat washer and our lock washer, along with our tightening bolt. Now you can slide in your pin. Once you get that tightened down and secure, you can repeat for the other side. All right, now that we have everything secured, we can test fitment, make sure everything lines up, and make any adjustments that we need to. All right, that wraps up our install for our TruShield low profile hard trifold tonneau cover for 16 to 23 Tacoma. Just remember, for everything Tacoma related, keep it right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.